I'm Chris Sanchez, and welcome to Sonoma Views, where we talk real estate, property management, restaurant reviews, what's going on in Sonoma County, and everything in between. Today's topic is actually a very serious topic, and it's regarding unlicensed contractors, unlicensed handymen. It's always a topic of discussion in my day-to-day business, which is a full-time property manager. I am licensed. I have a real estate license and a contractor license. My company is 101 Hauling, and so I'm also part owner of a corporation which holds a Class B general contractor's license. So one of the topics that I come across all the time in dealing with the property owners and a lot of landlords is regarding repairs and maintenance for properties. It's an ongoing issue. Every once in a while, gonna come across a property owner who does not want to pay the higher cost of hiring the appropriately licensed person to do certain jobs, cutting corners, if you will, trying to save a buck. I totally understand why. It's money. That part I totally understand. However, my goal with this video is to make you aware, whether you're a tenant, a property owner, homeowner, where you own your own place, or if you're a landlord. So specifically on the property management side, landlording, knowing that repairs that are over $500 need to be performed by someone with a contractor license, and more specifically the license for the job that they're doing. So if someone is going to replace a fence, they should have a fencing license. Roofing should have a roofing license. Plumbing, plumber's license, plumber's contractor license, painting, etc. Okay, so it's a very, very serious topic, because it's against the law for a contractor to do work over $500 combined labor and materials. Okay, I'll repeat that. Combined labor and materials. It is against the law for somebody to do work on a property without a contractor license. All right. There are videos. The Contractors State Licensing Board, the Contractors Board, actually has videos that you could watch, and I'll be posting some on my Facebook page as well. Actual sting operations where they bring people out to bid on projects. They don't even have to do the work, so that's where it gets ugly. They don't even have to do the work. They just have to bid over $500, and they're breaking the law because they're bidding on those jobs. So be careful out there, really, from the landlord perspective, but also anybody in the trades who's doing work more than $500 or even bidding on work over $500. It's against the law. Okay, it's serious business. So on these videos, I gotta tell you, thankfully I've never been in that position, but man, these guys are getting handcuffed on the spot just by throwing out a number. How much is this paint job? This room, okay, that's gonna be $1,200. Boom, busted. The moment they open their mouth and they quote that fee, even if it's, hey, that's a $1,000 job, but just $600 is gonna be labor, and then $400 in materials, busted. Okay, they're getting they're getting busted on the spot. So please be aware, there are investigators out there. There's people trolling the streets, showing up to job sites, checking on people, making sure that they have a license. Is everybody who's working on the roster, are they on the payroll for the contractor? Okay, work trucks, they should be identifiable. Service vans, work trucks, they should have a contractor license number on there. It's just good practice. Advertising needs to have a contractor license number. So what's going on is these the investigators, the Contractors Board, sitting ducks, guys. I mean, some of these guys are just on Craigslist publicly advertising services. All right, roofing, plumbing, painting, etc., and they don't have licenses. So something I have to deal with, and I have to have that conversation a lot with property owners, because sometimes things are small. So if it's less than $500, it's okay. It's called a minor work exemption. And if you're just going to go in and replace doorknobs, say a tenant moves out and you're going to replace the doorknobs, change the locks on the front door, all right, so you're $40-50 in hardware, you know, maybe $100 in labor. Maybe it should only take you an hour, so really somebody should only be charging about, you know, $25-30 for an hour labor. But even if you did pay $100 for labor and $50 in parts, you're only at $150. So that's, things like that are not going to require a contractor license. Installing smoke alarms, carbon monoxide alarms, doing those small jobs, as long as the combined, and this is the key word, the aggregate, the combined labor and materials does not go over $500. That's what they're looking for, okay? And you can't break that up either. People try to cheat the system. Well, I'm going to do an estimate. I'm going to paint the deck in the back for $300, and then I'm going to do this other thing. I'm going to do the touch-up paint and smoke alarms and carbon monoxide alarm. I'm going to do these mini blinds, and I'll submit another bill for $400 or $450 to keep it under $500. It's a combined job. Okay, the contractors board is not stupid. So it's a combined job. So be careful out there. Now, in my property management business, I represent the owners, the property owners, the landlord. As a property manager, I am responsible for that property. I'm responsible for the people we send out. And yes, I'm going to send out licensed people, even if it's a small maintenance item. There's a leaky faucet, installing door stops, okay, behind the door so you don't damage the walls, mini blinds, touch-up paint, some things that an unlicensed handyman can do. The reason I send a contractor, a licensed contractor company, is because of insurance. So sometimes it's just this overlapping peace of mind. Not necessarily that they need a license for that little specific job, but the fact that they have insurance. They have general liability insurance for the business, and then they have workers' compensation insurance if those guys get hurt on the property while on the job. Let's say, use an example, cleaning gutters. We're just coming out of winter right now, heavy rainy season. Gutters get clogged. Got a lot of calls for cleaning gutters, trimming back trees, trimming back branches, I would say, and pressure washing decks, pressure washing the rooftops, the sides of the house. They get cluttered with junk, debris. Okay, so yes, somebody could go up and for $300 or $400, get up on a roof and pressure wash or spray water and clean gutters, and be okay as far as the licensing criteria, the licensing law. However, there's still a liability for potential liability in case somebody gets hurt if they fall off that roof. So, okay, they did not need a license to clean the gutters, but he fell off the ladder, didn't know how to adjust the ladder properly, didn't use the right safety equipment, fell off the ladder, got hurt, and it fell on your property. Now it's, all right, now it's your problem. It's unlicensed, so it does not have liability insurance. Maybe, let's take it a step further. Maybe this person hired somebody else, and now he's acting as an employer and contracting, and they don't have workers' comp insurance. So now you have an insurance issue on your hand for a little job that you could have easily just hired a licensed vendor to do, and you have more peace of mind, more recourse, where you could go into the governing body, which is the contractor board, file a complaint, and have at least that overseeing entity going in and trying to regulate. Yeah, very serious topic. Hopefully you learned something new. I hope this information is beneficial. I really appreciate the fact that you guys are taking the time to watch these videos. This is on YouTube. It's Sonoma Views. If you have questions or concerns by any means, you could leave comments if you're on the YouTube page, YouTube channel, and I will be responding to those. And stay tuned. I'm going to put out more videos. I really appreciate you watching. Bye-bye.